The Underdoggs is a 2024 film starring Snoop Dogg, and it's directed by Charles Stone III.
Now let's begin.
3, 2, 1.
We follow Jason Jennings, a football star with an ego the size of Mount Rushmore. He was a star on his football team back in high school, but he's grown up to become the laughingstock of his community. After Snoop gets arrested for speeding, the judge gives him a choice to either serve time in jail or help the community. Yes, this should sound familiar to you. Jason ultimately decides to coach a team of young football kids who don't have the best luck. He's mainly doing this to gain a good guy image with his community and to get close with an old-time flame who happens to be the mother of the leading kid in the football crew. Now, I've got to admit, we've seen this type of movie 1,000 times, but I am a sucker for underdog movies, no pun intended. And I did enjoy a good chunk of this movie. I found myself laughing quite a bit. It is far from perfect, and I do have some nitpicks to talk about. But first with the positives. It was rare and dare I say fresh to see Snoop playing an asshole. This guy Jason is a completely selfish, egotistical douchebag, and you hate his guts within the first 5 minutes of the movie. But Jason eventually starts to see how much of a jerk he is to the people around him. I thought Mike Epps completely stole the show as Jason's annoying old-time friend Kareem. I haven't seen Mike this funny in a movie in quite a while, and it was nice to see him with what I thought were the best moments in the movie. While I'm not the biggest fan of Andrew Schultz, I gotta say he gave a pretty good performance here as a rival coach that you absolutely hate. George Lopez has a limited role as Jason's old high school coach, and I did like his performance with the screen time he had. Jason goes to him for advice on how to coach the football kids, and George later pops up for the finale of the film, cracking some jokes here and there. I ultimately liked this turn here. And I also have to say, I did like the ending. I thought the movie ended on a nice note, and without spoiling too much, I like the decision they made with the final game. Moving on to the negatives. The cursing in the movie is everybody's biggest problem from what I gather, and I can absolutely understand why. These kids are cursing every 2 seconds, and it was a bit grating with the overall delivery of the cursing and how the kids were cursing. I will admit, I did get some laughs from the overall football team, but I do feel that the writers should have toned down the F-bombs. And yes, there is a rather funny cautionary sign before the film starts that says if you can't handle the language, you're sensitive as fuck. Cursing usually doesn't bother me at all. In fact, I curse a lot, but the pacing of the cursing in this movie did feel off. Wrapping it up, despite my problems, I did enjoy the Underdogs. It was refreshing to see the otherwise likable Snoop playing a different type of character, and Mike Epps gave me some pretty big laughs. I'm gonna give the Underdogs a light 7 out of 10. And that's it, y'all. It's your boy Fro. Until next time, I'm on to the next review. Did you like the Underdogs? Did you hate it? Did you not rock with it at all? Comment below, let me know your thoughts. If you want to cop some Fro Thizzle review shirts, I did the logo myself. It's on my store. I'll have it in the description box. And that's it, y'all. Fro, I appreciate you. Bong.